Joining me after the Phantom's 6-4 victory over the Raiders, I've got Tom Norton and I've got Nathan Pollard. Boys, 2 points is the big request at this time of the season, and after the defeat in Swindon last night, it was important we got a home win. Real tough game tonight, but obviously you two contributed with the goals.
Yeah, we had to dig in deep there. We went 1-0 down early on, and then kind of switched it back, got back to playing our way, and had a really good 17 minutes, I'd say, 17-18 minutes of the first period. Again, I think we came up 2-0 in the overall, 2-0 overall in the second period, and then just a couple of lapses of concentration there at the end that kind of gave them a glimmer of hope. But really good forcing from Martins and Corey there to hound the puck down and seal the victory really for us with that empty net goal, because it was much needed.
So we almost contrived, you're leading by 3 with about 8 minutes to go, and they scored 2 quick ones, 2 in a minute, and they couldn't get control of the puck, so the netminder stayed in. It was close at the end, Nathan.
Yeah, it was, and I think it's important for us to just take the momentum swings. I think with 8 minutes left, when we did get a couple, we didn't just start running around and we just settled down on the bench. I didn't think they had too many chances until maybe the last couple of minutes, and I think we need to do that when we're not playing at our best and the momentum swings a little bit. You just keep it simple, put pressure on their D, and I thought we did grind it out well in the end. But like Tom said, we didn't play our best, but sometimes we got the 2 points, and that's the important thing. So
Tom, we didn't score on the 5-minute penalty, but the power plays up through that were really effective. I think it was the first 4 or 5 that we scored on?
Yeah, it was good to see. Yesterday, obviously, we had quite a lot of penalties for power plays in Swindon. I think we converted on 2, but really we could have took our chances a little bit better. So we really tried to bear down on it tonight, and I think at the end of the day, the power play won us the game there.
And Nathan, we conceded 2 shorties last night and 1 again tonight. It comes in kind of spades, doesn't it? They seem to come along. They did early in the season, and we've had a couple this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's just lapses of concentration. They got Swindon and London both forced really hard, especially when we're going back to our end, and I think it's just all pulling together. I think sometimes we leave too short of the back, guys are hanging up. I think we just need to make sure we collapse and control the D zone when they do get it, because they do force hard and they do work hard, especially on the PK.
One question for each of you before we finish. Tom, for you, just talk to us about how difficult it is to manage the lines with so many injuries and the changes in personnel.
Yeah, it's really difficult. I mean, it's no excuse or anything like that, because we're all good players. But when you're swapping and changing the lines a lot, and we spoke about it. Really, that PP unit, the Padlet PP unit's the only one that's really played together, and the other one you've kind of had to mash together, and it's difficult, especially when you've not had a bit of practice to get the puck moving. Nonetheless, you still are on a man advantage, but we've just got to keep battling through this, and hopefully we can start getting some guys back. But that's sport, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, and of course every team up and down the league are going to be saying the same kind of things, but nevertheless it still impacts upon us. Nathan, man of the match, you stole Marzi's beers.
I probably did. I think he's had enough beers this year. Maybe he can give us a go. But yeah, he had a good game. He made some absolutely huge saves, especially in the second. But yeah, it's always nice to get it. But you're probably right. Marzi was good tonight.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.